8:45 crawfish season is here. Boils are one of the state's biggest traditions to celebrate one of the state's favorite foods. But what makes these little crustaceans synonymous with Louisiana, and why do we love them so much? Joining us with some answers in the Fox 8 kitchen is the University of Holy Cross Food Science Program Director, Dr. Daryl Holliday. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John.
What have we here?
So here we have a little bit of crawfish influence into the everyday diet. We have some crawfish cornbread and a Cajun beer and cream sauce.
A Cajun beer and cream sauce?
Yeah, so instead of using traditionally white wine for a cream sauce, we went with a beer from a local microbrewery to kind of partner the idea of crawfish boils and beer together.
Kind of synonymous. Is that legal? I guess it looks pretty good. You know a lot about food and a lot about the history. What's the history of crawfish?
So crawfish were eaten by the Native Americans long before European settlers ever arrived. But when the Acadians came down from Canada, they settled in the bayou area, and along with the introduction of the French Caribbean slaves and the Haitian flavors they brought with them, we started seeing the production of community crawfish boils.
And they were seafood eaters.
They were seafood eaters.
Kind of a natural thing.
Exactly. They're used to eating seafood both in Canada and in the Caribbean. So the idea of seafood here was just a natural fit. And then the flavors of the French, the flavors of the Caribbean all came together. And that's how we have the flavor of the crawfish boil we have today.
And it really kind of took off, what, in the early 1900s?
So it started with the idea of eating crawfish really about the 1930s with the transportation, specifically cold transportation. And then in the 1960s, we really saw the boom in the idea of crawfish boils being synonymous with Louisiana due to the first Cajun governor, Edwin Edwards.
You said something very interesting about crawfish and why it's so versatile.
Yeah, so crawfish on their own are generally a mild flavor. Here in Louisiana, we really add a lot of seasoning to boost that flavor profile up, but they can really go into a wide variety of dishes, whether it's cream sauces, pasta dishes, cornbread, just on their own as a boiled dish. So tons of opportunities.
I do want to take just a minute to talk about the Boil Off, which you've got on March 11th at Holy Cross, a fundraiser for the university's General Scholarship Fund.
Yep, so it's a crawfish boil cook-off. If anybody wants to have a team, the teams are $100, and that's for a 5-person team. The crawfish boil is also open to the general public. Tickets are $20 in advance, and it is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Holy Cross's campus.
Okay, and the teams are filling up, or you still have lots of
teams are filling up. We have about place for about another 10 to 15 teams.
Gotcha. You see, you have that all off the top of your head. You didn't need the cheat sheet. I was grabbing this as a cheat sheet. Go to Holy Cross's website and search for crawfish, I guess, and you'll find it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dr. Daryl Holliday, thanks as always.